I want to thank all my previous bosses. Delana, stand up a moment. She got me into all this. I was in a Adelia office, walked in there, she, Monty McAfee, and Don Rush, as so, hired me. I walked in there, I thought, last time I had interviewed, it was one person, okay, and 3 people sitting there staring at me. Oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? But that day, I will have to say, excuse me, was probably the most relaxing, enjoyable, if you can imagine, interview that I've ever had in my life, because they made me feel so comfortable, and I don't know, I don't know, but they must have liked something about me, because Monty called me before I ever got home, and I only lived a mile from the office, so I said, oh, they're really desperate. She's precious, she's always there, supportive, and I'll never forget you, Delana. Thanks for giving me this opportunity of being here today.
You're welcome.
So thank you. And I can move on up. Let me see. Who is another one of mine? Hold your hand up. I know you, but over in the corner, huh? Okay, Cello. Yes, when I came over, I left Adelia and came over. Actually, what I did, I came and volunteered in CEOS for 6 weeks. And then I went back, and Linda Bethany, whose name at the time, called me, gave me a call, and, well, met him before that, but that's a whole story. But anyway, she called me and said, would you like to come to CEOS? Oh, sure, I'd like that, because that was during the time of transition, and you didn't know if you were having a job or not. But anyway, I came to CEOS, and Cello was there. Now, I will say something nice about you, but he's probably one of the nicest, laid-back guys you will ever meet. But it was fun. He made it enjoyable. And one thing I can remember about him, George, take note. He would always, when we started out in CEOS, or back then, we did all the operations, and we prepped, scanned, indexed, we did it all. Yeah, we did it all. And anyway, so Cello will have to say, he would come, he'd get in there, roll his sleeves up, he would help us prep that meal, you remember that? You'd get in there and prep the meal, But he was a great boss. I'll never forget those memories, some of the funnest times we've had. We're at the DOC, miss you guys. I'm glad you came today. But anyway, he did roll up his arm. No, I sort of said, I can teach you indexing, but I guess I can't now. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, who else? Don't hold up your hand. Anybody else? Do I have anyway? Then Rod. Yeah. Kind of the same thing he was saying about me. First time I met him, everybody knows how Rod is. He's just a little sweetheart, and he just always he's friendly. He's friendly with his hugs, and he's friendly with his handshakes, and he's always friendly and happy. Makes you feel so good. Yeah, see what I mean? So it's been such a fun ride with him being on board also, and I've enjoyed every moment. Then, are all the CEOS bosses in here? But I've got to say, George, bless his heart, y'all should have seen him getting ready for this party. He worked so hard. And I appreciate him so much. And even yesterday morning, I got an email from him, and he was going to take Bill and myself to lunch yesterday. Oh, that's great. And beginning to like that. They were spoiling this last week. I got used to it really quickly. But anyway, he's been working so hard, and I got this email from him yesterday. He says, well, I've got this person, I'll be in the office in a little bit, I've got this person that's retiring, and I'm out picking up some things. So I thought, well, hurry up and get your shopping done so we can go to lunch. But anyway, he's been a jewel through this, and it's beautiful, and it's perfect, and I love every moment of it. And But thank you, George. I can never tell you how much, but he's been a wonderful boss. And like he said, I haven't had the opportunity to know him that long, but it's been wonderful. And I won't forget any of you, and I appreciate all of you doing to get me where I am today. And what else? Oh, how could I forget my beautiful family? Bill? Well, okay, Sheila?
No. Go on.
No, we'll hop back to Bill, but he's been very supportive through all these years with me. And he has my cup of coffee ready for me when it's time for me to go out the door. He has my coffee ready, and he checks the drive on 635, see what the traffic's going to be like. That way I know when I have to leave and when I don't. So anyway, he's always been very supportive, but he does have my coffee ready. And I must tell this story on him, though. George wrote this beautiful write-up, retirement letter, about me, and sent it all out. And I was reading it to Bill, and I looked over there, and I said, what's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell that. That's not the first time. But anyway, so I grabbed my camera. You know me and my camera. I grabbed my picture. I've got a picture of him crying about my room. Anyway, you made an impression on him because he liked it.
I'm like George Bush Sr. When you get old, you weep at certain things.
And we were not going to tell any old jokes. I told George, don't go back to when I was born. He said, I don't remember back that far. But I wasn't here that long ago. But then I have Sheila. She's she is responsible for this. Here was my life. Beautiful, wonderful. No real big responsibilities other than, the school and teaching that and all that. One day here was just casually enjoying my day, get this call from Sheila. Mom, why don't you come to work at State Farm? We need some help out here. Oh my. I don't know. Well, then I thought about it for a while. Well, maybe I'll try something new. Yeah, it's time. So sure enough, and then you know the story from there. But it's her fault that, no, I won't call it fault, but it's because of her I have the blessed opportunity to come and work for State Farm, because it has been great. But anyway, then we know Anthony down here. He's a claim rep at the DOC. I know a lot of you know him. And you couldn't ask for a better son-in-law. He's just, he's one of these people, y'all better appreciate him too. I'll put in a plug for him too, but they get our messes. If we make mistakes, they get our messes and they correct them sometimes, sort of on the other end. Don't you? No? It's all perfect. See? That's what he always tells me, so that's why I never improve. But anyway, he's great, and I love him for a son-in-law. You couldn't ask for a better one. And then, of course, who could ask for something more than this little sweetheart here? Do you have the story yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not so sweet. Go ahead.
So you know those search helicopters where they're just circling over?
Oh, gosh.
Well, she saw one of those in the air, and her being her, she was ducking behind bushes, and if there was a trash can, she would have been in it.
Brittany, you didn't mean to say that. Yeah, we do some silly things. We have fun doing it. And of course, I won't forget, as you all know, I've got two other granddaughters. And not two other granddaughters, two other grandchildren, one Brandon and one Ashley. And they were unable to be here today, but their thoughts are with me. And of course, I can't forget, you probably read my write-up from George that I have another daughter, and I can't go without mentioning her, but she's in heaven, but her presence is here. So just want to let you know that I have a beautiful family. I love them all, and it's been great.